Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to My Expanded Universe, a show where I go through the entire EU in chronological order as best I know how. Folks, we are talking about the Legacy comic book series written by John Ostrander, and today we're going over issues 25 through 27. Well, like I said in my last review, this is the turning point for Cade Skywalker. He wants to rally the troops behind him. He wants to be the driving force and bring the fight to Darth Krayt. But first off, he must mend some fences, and he has definitely burned bridges with the Jedi over the years. In fact, he had an early encounter with them in the series that didn't really go that well. So now he goes back kind of on bended knee, kind of saying, hey guys, I've changed. I want to do this. I want to work with you. The Jedi are still like, we can't really trust you, man. We want to. You're right with what you're saying, but you're not the most reliable guy. And so he's got to work on, kind of mending those fences and trying to build trust or rebuild or regain trust in the eyes of all the Jedi or whoever's left. Meanwhile, since they can't find Cade Skywalker, Darth Krayt's not doing well. So his right-hand Sith, who is called Darth, and I think his name is pronounced Werlock or whatever, who is a species. The species name escapes me, but it was featured in episode 3, the Revenge of the Sith movie. He's a pretty good character too. He's kind of doing what he can to keep Darth Krayt alive, but he can only do so much. So he goes out on a mission to a planet to try to see if he can find some type of cure for Darth Krayt. Now, I forgot to mention this, but earlier they make a lot of connections. They go back to a lot of old planets like from Tales of the Jedi, but also they went back to a planet that was on in West End Games called Socorro. And I think it was Cade Skywalker who goes there. And I remember it's just a throwaway named planet and no one would really know unless you're a fan of West End Games, which I was learning about at that time. And I knew about the planet Socorro. The Black Sands of Socorro is one of West End Games expansion series. And I was like, shut up, they went to Socorro, and that's something cool too. This is one of the rare instances, I would say, that the comic books really paid attention and started making connections to things outside of other comic books. To the role-playing books, to the books and everything. I mean, they made the biggest effort. Maybe this is always what John Ostrander had planned, or maybe Randy Stradley said, hey, we promised them things would connect. So you need to make sure connect as many things as you can. He goes, okay, I'll do that. So, but either way, it was fantastic to see older planets that we know and love or we've heard about in the past come back. I thought that was really cool. Another thing that's really cool is I found this out way later, actually doing these reviews, that fans have gone through this entire series and translated all the, I don't know what it's called, Aurbrush words, the Star Wars lingo. It's an alphabet, and you can look up the alphabet online. But people are so dedicated about this series that they went and just looked at all the background spellings of signs, billboards, buildings that have that lettering on it, and they'll translate what they are. If it's on a book cover, they'll translate what the book cover reads. And I think, someone had a lot of free time on their hands. But at the same time, yeah, it is kind of cool that John Ostrander did that much homework that even people can look up billboards, book covers, and everything else and read what the title, they can translate for themselves what the title is. That takes a lot of effort to build it up. That's why I said John Ostrander has really built, and I think this is one of the big reasons why this series just sings so well, because he really thought out this world. He really thought out the time, 110 years into the future, and he really wanted to make this work, and even down to the, made up foreign language from Star Wars. He wanted to make sure everything was precise. And again, that's how EU writers are, right? They pay attention to detail. And a lot of people did it well. And one of those people is definitely Mr. Ostrander. All right, folks, that is all the time I have for now. See you later with another video.